the new machine. We bought us a 670.
That's what was saying, S670.
Yeah, what says S670. Get a deal done or not. We're a long way from home. 6.5 hours from home. Well, guys, I've been talking about it for how many years now, Robert?
Several.
I traded combines. Probably the worst possible time in the world to trade combines, but I done it. Y'all will get to see it next Monday, hopefully. Bought a 2006 John Deere 9760 with 2100 separator hours on it. I think it's a nice combine. You could see Robert said you could see yourself in the paint on the side of the combine. If I can sell my 9400 for the right money, won't be a lot of trade difference in it. It'll cover the down payment. If I can sell my 9400 for the right money, it'll cover the down payment and the first payment. So,
if you're interested,
I got a good 9400. Y'all seen everything done to it. Just outgrown it. Like I said, needed something with more ponies, and now we got them. 340 of them. We went from 185 to 340. It is some of the prettiest farms you have ever seen up here. This is God's country. I can't imagine heaven being much better than this. I was talking to a salesman. I said, "What's your corn average up here? About 230, 240?" He said, "Well, I was riding with one guy as he finished up the field and the yield monitor showed 285. Yeah, gosh. I said, well, what's your beans make, 60, 70? He said, better than that. He said, guys are growing 70 bushel beans pretty easy. I was like, what the, gosh almighty. Like, you just throw this crap out and it makes 200.
What's that?
That's a 7810.
Shelling corn up on the hill there.
And windmills as far as the eye can see. It's Uncle Terry. I can't even imagine.
That's old.
Oh, that's a 6620, 7720.
Can't see it. Dang it.
I tell you, if I had an unlimited budget, I'd have just kept my 6620. I'd just kept my 9400. I'd run them every now and then just for nostalgia.
10-wheelers and a big gravity flow.
Little boy in the field. I remember when my little boy used to come to the field with me. Walton wanted me to buy an S series.
With a refrigerator.
He wanted an S series, this which I think all S series have got the built-in refrigerators, but he wanted the S series with the heated and cooled seat and the massaging feature. And I'm like, well, that is not in my budget, son. Not in my budget at all. This is the newest combine I've ever run. Up until that point, the newest one I'd ever run was what was it, Robert?
Probably Matt's.
Well, yeah. I mean, but can you count a red one? I mean, can you count a red machine as a combine?
Probably a 9650.
Yeah. It's really not even driving a combine. You're more or less just sitting on it. I hit number 3 and hit auto steer and push the hydrostack forward and don't worry about it chomping. I cannot get used to all this power.
Guess we ought to explain.
It's ours.
Oh, yeah.
It's ours. We're gonna let Terry, since he likes 60 series so much, we're gonna let him have the 9760 and we're just gonna keep this one. This is Uncle Terry Wood. This is our adopted uncle, Terry Wood. We got 2 adopted uncles. We got Uncle Barry and Uncle Terry. This ain't my combine. I ain't pushing it there as hard as Terry was. I got in here with him, made them first 2 rounds. He made 2 rounds with me and said, drive it. And I was like, oh my gosh, slow down, we're gonna wreck. Always dreamed of cutting some Illinois. Well, actually, I wanted to shell some Illinois corn, but he's already done shelling corn. You can cut some Illinois beans. I guess it's everything I dreamed of.
Definitely has a different sound to it.
What sound?
It ain't all, everything ain't happening up underneath your butt.
I know one thing, there's a little blue bob truck running up and down these roads, and that son gun ain't doing nothing but getting wet. All you can see is a cloud of dust. He's done been by 3 or 4 times. We'll try to get y'all some outside shots at some point.
Uncle Terry's got us on the move. We're helping him move to another farm. Dylan's in the grain cart. Terry's taking the head and Miss Kim's showing us how to go. Let me get in my ride. Our old boss was fixing to upgrade before Dylan went out on his own. We went out on our own. He had an 8640 and he was wanting to trade it. And I was wanting him to trade for an 8530. But he ended up trading for a 9300, which was still a nice tractor. But I wanted him to trade for an 8530. And now I'm finally getting the right drive one. IVT transmission. That took some getting used to, but basically all you do is rev it up, take it, and just push forward. You use that rotor dial there to set your top speed. I don't know, I missed my quad range. Get y'all Illinois sunset. Then trying loading on the go. We'll see how this goes. Slow down, baby. Set y'all down for this. Alright, I think I got the hang of it.
This is the coolest day of my life.
Alright, alright, alright. Now, by gosh, that's a combine right there. That is a bean-eating mother. It is absolutely amazing how much more capacity these newer combines have than what they've replaced. I mean, around the year 2000 there, boy, they really started cranking up the capacity on these combines. I remember when my boss went from 9600 to 9650 STS. I won't say it was double, but that 9650 would do almost 1.5 times what that 9600 would. And I'd say that combine right there would probably do 30-35% more than what that 9650 would do. So, I mean, he's pushing a 35-foot head. And these soybeans, and not even
He's running like 4.5. Probably could be running faster. It's not our combine, so we're not gonna push it any harder than that. And plus, we want to do a good job cutting them and everything. So he's it's just amazing.
For the day.
Well, I'm about to die of allergies again. Definitely been an eventful long day, and it's just 7:43 at night. I know one thing I like in this series combine. They are some bean-eating son of a guns. And I like an 8530 with an IVT too. IVT transmission. No gears, just now you give them your closing thoughts.
I really enjoyed it. It's been, like I said, an eventful day. Started off buying a combine and running somebody else, ending it with running somebody else's.
Oh, hopefully tomorrow we're gonna sow some wheat or get some wheat ground ready and let them sling the wheat and then work it in. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess go do some dirt work on the farm of Bob's. And then I don't know what we're gonna do.
Start getting the combine cleaned up, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we'll see y'all back in Tennessee.